What's happening, lads? What is going on? Welcome to a cheeky little Sorare X Footium Sunday stream. Tom Halfyard, what's going on, mate? Number one in the building. What's going on, lads? How were the... I seen the Salah late penalty, Tom. I'm sure you were very amused and very happy seeing that one going. So yeah, GG's to you, mate. I guess that makes you streaky, doesn't it? What streak's that? 2 or 3? Yeah, what's happening, mate? Lads, let me know if the background music's like, even if just let me know if you can hear it. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Please do let me know, and I can adjust it accordingly. But what's going on, lads? I've got a big Footium game today. I waited all week to get this one scheduled, or like to do the stream for this video, because for this game, sorry, because I am playing first in the league, St. Reg, who are my arch nemesis at this point. 12 games in, just over halfway, with 26 points on the table, which, to be fair, I would have bitten your hand off to be in this position a few weeks ago, or yeah, basically last week. So yeah, over the moon with how that looks. Obviously, yeah, playing a really tough game today, so you could probably think I'm going to be 13 games played, 26 points, but you never know. You know, there's weirder things that have happened. I've had some mental games with St. Reg over the season. I think our last game was 6-4, by the way. But I'm just looking here. A lot of his main guys aren't starting right now anyway. So we might have a chance, you know. We might have a slight chance of nicking something, but I'm not counting on it. But the last few games have gone pretty well. Apart from the lot like yesterday's, which I played second in the league. I've had a tough going, lads. Look at this. I played 5th in the league a few days ago, beat them 4-1. I beat 3rd in the league 2 days ago, beat them 3-1, and then lost 3-0 yesterday. So I've played, 3 out of the top 4, and I'm basically playing 4 out of the top 4. So it's been a tough run in. Before that, I played like literally bottom, holes in 7th. To be fair, I shouldn't have really drew that, but obviously I did. Chipped and I beat. So I've been going on a bit of a run, to be fair. Like I hadn't lost in. Oh, there we go. Look at that, 7-6. Last time I played St. Reg, which was, yeah, a couple games into the season, so I need my revenge. How was that 7-6, by the way? That was like a massive outlier. I'd scored, like, yeah, a good few amount of goals in the first 2, but they were, like, kind of gimme games. 2-1, 2-1, 1-all, 3-2, 2-all, 7-1, fine, but against a zombie team. And then, like, yeah, 4-1, 3-1. Like, I don't get how that was 7-6, but, yeah, hopefully we can get a win today. That kicks off in 12 minutes. As far as the Sorare stuff's going on, we've got a lot of French League games having just kicked off. I'm just seeing there. Cercle of Bruges. Oh, I just recently bought this guy's in-season red card for like £9. He had a red X on it because he's from Stade Reims, and I saw they'd bought him, but he's just come off the bench. I didn't play him, obviously. But yeah, he come off the bench and got two penalty assists, is what I guess they're calling them now. Not penalty one, so that's amusing. Celtic conceded. Holy moly. Celtic conceded. I tell you what, I don't know what's going on with the Scottish lads. Something's not right with the Scottish lads right now. Oh, I love that, Tom. Victory lapping around the room. Love it, mate. Hit the 3rd streak. Wow, that's huge. Ural, what's happening, mate? Uval, sorry. Hope you're doing well, pal. Callum, what's happening, mate? Oh, Jay, don't, Jay. I was obviously going to mention it. Yeah, absolute sickener, lads. I woke up, it was like 6:15 for me this morning, saw that Van Gassel was 1 starting, which was obviously a great sign. And then, yeah, goes on to get like a good amount of all-around score. I'm thinking, okay, we've got a chance here. We've got a real chance. They get a red card, by Excelsior, in like the 80th minute. Arthur Zagre, sorry, got a red card, so I'm like, okay, we're under the cosh, but I needed a bit more AA anyway for me to even get to first. I was in second, and yeah, Van Gassel even had like a clearance, not last man tackle, sorry. He had a big chance created. I was like, this is just my day, and then he got enough. He was on like 86 points, I was first. I've got the screenshot. I was first, not comfortably, but I was definitely in first. I'd still be first right now. And then they conceded the 93rd minute, lads. Like, literally 93rd minute. Yeah, absolute sickener, to say the least. I'd still hit my third streak, which was nice. And I'm in 6th right now, which is obviously a good amount of money, like, don't get me wrong. But to go from, like, almost winning 2.4k with, like, ceiling bonus and stuff to 300 is obviously a bit of a come down, isn't it? So, yeah, not the most ideal situations in the Eredivisie, but nonetheless, 1-0 City, Footium, love that. Mikey Baston, what's happening, mate? All my streaks hit, bar MLS was screwed by that. Yeah, I don't know what went on with the Atlantic. They were 5-0 down, weren't they? Couldn't believe it. Yeah, mental, absolutely mental. The streaks have got actually quite good for me. As I'm speaking right now, the Ligue 1 streak should be in the bag, as long as nothing crazy happens to my Strasbourg boys. That's only the first streak. I did claim my second MLS streak last night, which was nice. I scored 470. I would have almost hit the 5th streak, but that doesn't matter. I'm hopefully getting a bit of cash out of that as well. Hit the Eredivisie streak, so 800 next week, hopefully. I missed out massively on the Jupiler. I didn't get anywhere near it. And I did hit the Challenger, so yeah, overall, like, oh yeah, and I missed that. Well, yeah, I'm missing out on the La Liga one by a mile, to be fair. So Lansana is in the building, so that hopefully gets a little bit of cash, but it probably doesn't make any profit, at least. Yeah, got these two Strasbourg boys playing. To be fair, even if one of them just does okay, I need 50 points to go top. Obviously, PSG are playing, but still has a decent chance of doing something nice there. Brest losing 2-0 to Paris. What is going on over here? Lopez, wow, Melou. Mate, they're turning into a team, by the way. I mean, they've got a decent amount of backing as far as, like, the players they've brought in and stuff. But Jesus, they're really doing well, considering they just got promoted. So yeah, Ligue 1 still on. Obviously, the Yamal situation, we won't speak about it. I'm just seeing here, Fonal's got a bit of AA, but yeah, I need 400 points. There's no way that's obviously happening. In my La Liga League rare debut, yeah, Jupiler League was a bit of a shit show. Verrips conceded pretty late as well, which was brutal. Antwerp losing to 10 men. Sometimes it just happens, doesn't it? We've been through Eredivisie. MLS was a bit of a smash, to be fair. I obviously captained the washed Carlos Gil, whilst Buanga and Evander both scored 90 plus. So yeah, wrong captain, sadly, but we do hit the second streak for the first time ever, which is £20 or $20 market credits, $20 cash. Have I got enough time, lads, to get into the MLS comp, like the third streak? If that makes sense. Not sure if I do or not, but I guess I'd have 1 week, don't I? I don't know. This has been an absolute shit show, by the way. Have a look at this. Like, my third string keeper, who I just bought recently, gets a last man tackle, I think, in my worst team on paper. I didn't even know if Salai or Lamina would play. Salai ended up playing and doing well. Bardaki does okay here. Dolcek has been the sign of the season for me. The only in-season unique I have has been insane. Shamal George loses the clean sheet late on. Zubkov's playing in 7 minutes. And then my main team, of course, Vitoria, bomb my keeper out, and they're on for a clean sheet. Would you believe it? So yeah, that is just what I want. As soon as I think I've got like 3 starting keepers, so like, nah, H, you don't. You only have, well, maybe 2. So yeah, that's been quite frustrating this morning, knowing they're going to probably go on for a clean sheet. And then we get into probably the classic stuff. Well, no, yeah, sorry. I did hit the Challenger streak, which is nice. Trincao app, like, I should have really, how far away am I? I probably should have won this. Well, maybe no, I've definitely not won it. Top 5 would have been at least top 10. Trincao obviously letting me down there massively. Otamendi, less said the better. Fucking coach you as well, red card. I don't know what's going on with my captaincy choices. Well, I do know what's going on. I can't pick a captain to save my life, obviously, but I'm gutted. I bow out a contender. I bow out a contender, lads. Moso, what's happening, mate? I bow out a contender, sadly. Nishikawa loses the clean sheet in like the 85th. Tolkien does the business. So those two had played. Petkov played today. Mies went off injured. Obviously, Dion Bello to play. So, yeah, I bow out a contender. I was hoping for the third streak. Obviously, nowhere near it. I did a lot of sort of like taking teams, apart type of thing and throwing them into arena this game week. Upamecano going off at half time. Benji Andre stinking the place up. Guri injured. Just a load of, well, there we go. Cheeky little DMP to Mitchie. I didn't even see that. This one was going okay. Soboslai as the captain needed a bit more, I think. Under 23, yeah, I mean, Huijsen getting red carded is not what the doctor ordered at all. Cancelled this to play a few other players elsewhere because it just didn't start off very well at all, and I think I used the Bass elsewhere. Started off really well in U23. Obviously, Truba nearly got the clean sheet. Silva the same. Fangio was a bit of a letdown. Rocco Reitz is losing there, I'm just seeing. But this has a bit of a chance. So I've got Stoikers and Smets to play. It's projected 13th. It's D3, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's definitely got a chance, although Simsia getting bench going to the bench wasn't great. Yeah, mate, it just plagues me. I don't know what to say at this point. Like it doesn't matter what I do. I always seem to just get it wrong, sadly. At least prioritize team in each comp are doing the best. Don't know if that's a good sign. I mean, it's a good sign in the sense of like you've got to hedge your bet at the end of the day. Like not every week are the favourites in your 4 lineups, 3 lineups, or whatever you've got are going to go do the business. Sometimes it is the underdog that plays away, keeps a clean sheet, and you've got the forward and the midfielder that gets the assist. Like that is so rare sometimes, and a lot of the time in a nutshell, like you need to cover all bases as much as you can. Because you just don't know what actually pops off. Like it obviously on paper it should be the final, or it should be the Ajax at home to Pegs Wall or whatever, but half the time it's the team that you least expect sometimes that you've just got in the back of your gallery type of thing. So I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I don't think it's a bad thing. And then we get into Arena where there's bits of success. There's not much, but there's bits like obviously thinking that Arias was going to start, obviously doesn't. I put this lineup in before I knew that. Cancelled that lineup and put Diaz into an uncapped Arena. So if this finishes first, I'd probably just wash my essence and come out on like even-ish, couple of thirds, couple of seconds, nothing crazy. All-star, not looking too great. Vanaken being the letdown there. I think Baby Trade's got better luck with the captaincies than me, mate. I might as well just give him 5 options and just say, just fucking put your hand next to one, and then we'll go with that. Or maybe 4 options. We're not captaining keepers anymore. But I do have I did have actually a little. Okay, I was just looking. Cameron Carter-Vickers was on obviously a lot more points than that before they conceded, and he's just dropped down 4. Great. So that was probably gonna have a little chance at something. But captaincy was good here. See. Not bad. I'm not terrible. Best scoring player in that lineup. Why did I cancel this? I cancelled this to play in Arena, like the defensive stack, which obviously probably didn't turn out too well. But didn't really miss out on too much else because Caceres and Harris had played. So and it's D3. It doesn't matter. You can't get relegated. And then these are the young caps, which are still to kind of conclude. But not looking good, lads, to be honest. But over the moon to be hitting that Eredivisie 3rd streak. Gutted to fall down from first. But what can you do, lads? What can you do? Let's see the scores on the doors. Strasbourg still 0-0, which is not fun. Let's have a look. PSG 1-0, of course. Vitinha on an 81. Kavicha subbed. That can't be good. In the 30th minute, that definitely can't be good. Of course, the only Lens player I own gets a flipping last man tackle, doesn't he? Baby Trades was next in line. Tom said this weekend has been a bit of a shambles for a lot of people. To be fair, Gameweek after international breaks always tough. No, for sure. Had a lot of back and forth on the old timeline yesterday with the old DMP situation. I had a little notification then and thought it was a Strasbourg goal, but it wasn't. 1 minute until the... Oh, what's happened here? That's weird. 1 minute until the... La Maturelle's killing me, by the way. Absolutely killing me. Hogsburg with a little... with a yellow card. I didn't risk the rare anyway, I don't think. Gladbach are losing 2-0. What is going on here? Sugawara. Nice. Nice. Barca late, obviously. No Yamal is the talk of the town, isn't it? Sadly. If Oviedo had kept a clean sheet yesterday, I'd have been fucking... I spent enough of my time on Twitter yesterday, even though Oviedo didn't keep a clean sheet. Had they kept a clean sheet, Jesus, I think I would have exploded. Maybe I already did explode, but I would have exploded a lot more violently, maybe. I'm only joking. Come on then. Massive game, against the St. Reg. Can we nab a positive result against this mob? Okay, so he's gone 3-4-3 attacking. So he's going to probably do me on condition for sure, but that means 47s, okay, 70, 73. Yeah, he's definitely still got a really good team out. Don't get it twisted. Like, I've only got, 170, 270s. Yeah, my condition's probably definitely a bit weaker than his. So, yeah, I can't say I'm expecting to win this, but I'm at home. Surely the boys and the fans can get behind. Oh, I had a shot early as well. Surely the fans can get behind the lads and, yeah, be the 12th man maybe. Let's hope for that. But yeah, definitely not counting on it. Who do we need? Who we hate watching today? We need Brandt to lose, ideally. And then we need Wackle Athletic. We probably need them to lose as well. Ooh, Tom reckons 3-1. You know what, mate? I would absolutely bite your hand off for that. On a sort of rather not sad note. I'm not looking for sympathy or anything, but just letting you know what goes on in my real life. Was meant to go to Atlanta this weekend to go to Collecticon, which is like a card convention situation. Mrs.'s cousin's husband liked to collect cards as well, mainly like American football, but also like Pokemon and stuff. Sorare, what's happening, mate? And yeah, fucking baby trade comes down with a hand, foot, and mouth and an ear infection. A little double decisive, shall we say. So, yeah, we've been stuck indoors. Well, actually, we had to take him to the emergency room on Friday. Yeah, Friday after the deadline show. Because he was like up all night. We thought it was his teeth, but it wasn't. It was his ears, bless him. And yeah, he's got hand, foot, and mouth. So, yeah, sadly, it's been a tough time in the trades household over the last 2 days, I guess. But he has actually improved overnight quite a bit. Like, he's actually eating. He hasn't been drinking his milk or anything over the last, literally like day and a half. So, yeah, thankfully he's been drinking. I gave him a bit of watermelon this morning. And he had a little bit of toast. So, yeah, he's definitely feeling better, but like the spots and that haven't gone away necessarily, which is fine. I think that takes a little while. But yeah. Oh, Hogsburg's on a 7.2. Why is he on a 7.2? I don't know. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, it's okay. He's on antibiotics and stuff. Hopefully you'll get through it. Sadly, technically, yes, you can play Footium for free. You'd have to wait until Season 11 is done. And for Season 10 and Season 11, which basically last a month each time, if that makes sense. Go on then, can we? Yeah, basically for Season 12, which will start in like, let's just call it 2 weeks or something, Footium will send out like an application. I'll tweet it out at some point, so make sure you're active on my Twitter. But yeah, basically you can apply to have a club for free, and you can manage it and be like a caretaker manager, basically. So they'll give you a club, they'll give you players to play with. You don't own the club, but they give you access to the club and the players to get your feet wet, basically, and just sort of see if you enjoy the game, without actually spending any money. So yeah, the answer is yeah, you can play for free. They give out, I think, like the best caretaker manager of those that like had applied and played over the course of the season get a free club, I think. So yeah, it's worth looking out for, once Season 12 begins. So yeah, keep an eye on that. Have we conceded? We've conceded, haven't we? We've conceded. Let's have a look. Yeah, we conceded. Conan with a goal, 18th minute. Gutted. Brand Stanley 1-1. Wackler 1-1 as well. That's gutted now. I had a couple of chances, didn't I? Yeah, we're 3 for 3, but he is obviously more clinical with that one goal. So that is, that's brutal. That is really brutal. Didn't need that start. I do have, the issue is because of my condition. Go on. I don't really want to tinker with going defensive or attacking, to be completely honest. Right now, anyway, 18 minutes into the game. The fact we've had 3 shots kind of tells me that, like, it's not, out of the realm that I could get a little goal and maybe draw things up. What have we got? A little free kick there. Come on, Gondo loves a long-range free kick, by the way. He sent it into the box. Oh, he's got a player called Ito. That's fun. Yeah, gutted about that. Quickly check on scores on the doors over on the old Sorare. Oh, how much I miss Sorare data, lads. How much do I miss Sorare data? Unbelievable. Let's have a look. Ooh, Betis scored. Funhal scored. Oh my god, that is hilarious, by the way. Kind of. That is kind of hilarious, kind of annoying. Yeah, that's one of those weird ones where I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I used him in rare. Could I technically hit the streak if things go well? Let's have a look. I could maybe hit the streak there. Racing Santander losing. Yeah, we said Foden, didn't we? 1-0. Doku assist, okay. Interesting. Dorgu with some nice AA. Ugarte the same. Anyone see Ugarte's dating Mbappe's ex-missus as a little random one? How many dollars do you need? I don't know the exact price of a team right now, to be completely honest. We'll definitely go and have a look in a minute, and I'll sort of like have a look for you actually. I'm gonna guess it's like the team, like you have to buy the club and the team separately. So I think the club will probably cost you. I'm having a look as we speak on another screen now. Footium clubs, the floor is 0.01 ETH. The floor on a club is basically $50, and the players will probably cost you another $50 to like $80, maybe $100 max if you wanted to play, on a lowish budget. Ooh, interesting. Sorry, Holland says, if you look at Sorare packs, you can see all the scores of your players more easily, kind of like SRD. Okay. We'll have a little look at that. Terrible game week from me. Nothing. Gutted, mate. Gutted. Oh, Anthony got some AA, did he? Sorry, I was blinded by the... Oh, yeah, wow, yeah. Really nice AA. For a forward, anyway. Really nice. Pablo Fornals. He's been due decisive. I will say that. He has been due decisive. I don't think that does much for my... Oh, my God. Dumbia error led to goal. Is that an... Yeah, wow. Amazing. Not that I really cared too much about this lineup anyway. Janssen came off the bench. This is the one obviously I care about. But, yeah, great. Great. So what happened? Ooh, I tell you what, lads. If Ariza Balaga, if I'm saying that right, if he goes on to somehow score... How much do I need? 83 points? Like, obviously, that's not raw. That would be with collection bonus and stuff. I could hit the... La Liga streak there. Again... I don't think it's going to happen, but weirder things have happened, and I'm 2-0 down. As soon as I come over, Bobby Wood scored 31st minute. I told you, lads, St. Reg are just too much for me. I've just got like this mental block where I just cannot beat them to save my life. Relax now. I need less of that, Tom, after the weekend I've had. Is that my first time playing got DMP for my most expensive card? I guess that's Yamal. Or maybe not, I don't know who it is. But yeah, mate, DMPs have been been running rampant this weekend. Could you foresee it? Probably, with international break and stuff. It's not like a shock. But it's just a regular occurrence now. And like we're kind of becoming a little bit numb to it, I think. Depending on what side you're on, whether you're, on pro DMPs or sort of against them. Or, pro subs or, whatever. But yeah, I've been... Oh, go on then. Go on, Perez. I've been quite firm in my stance personally. Like, I from an engagement standpoint, it's not even from like a I want to win more standpoint because, I back myself to do it either way. Oh, my God. Like, whether subs come in or not, I genuinely just want to see more of my teams not fall before the first hurdle. Or not even before the first hurdle. Before the fucking horses have gone into the fucking paddock or whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want them to run. I know horses fall in, they get raced, and that's fine. Like, Odegaard comes off injured after 15. That is just unlucky. But, like, Yamal not getting in the squad, for me, it's not unlucky. That's just like, you're just being screwed. Like, you're not even getting a chance to play. Makes no sense. It was a K-League player, fair enough. Yeah, K-League players will do that to you, sadly. K-League players do like DMPing out of nowhere. Brand Stanley are winning 2-1. That is not good for me. What should we do? Should we go? I don't think it'll really matter because I don't think I'll get the sub in time. But I'm going to go attacking for the next sort of 10 minutes or 5 minutes, sorry, before half time. Yeah, gutted. Is that going to be another season? Well, there's still a long way to go, but I don't know. I didn't think I would get promoted this season. It doesn't look like that's going to even be the case anyway. But I think I've given it a good go so far. Like I'm definitely not out of it. Like I'm definitely not out of it, but it doesn't look likely. I had Zolta Rajam stack with Vincent Janssen. That is unlucky, to be fair, Jeff. Staff, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I get why people don't agree. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, I can't see why you'd want this game to not have, you know, a remedy for them. And don't get me wrong, there's not a perfect remedy. Like, I can't sit here and say there is, you know, the most perfect remedy for it. Because if there was, there would be no friction, you know. But I do think a lot of the friction does come from people who think that, like, Wales are going to get this massive advantage and Wales are just going to fucking run rampant. And, like, it's just not the case. Like, go on. Come on, Perez. Come on. Oh, my God, lads. How many flipping shots are we having? Flipping hell. 7 shots and we can't fucking put the ball away. Come on, don't run more. You have to. Oh, my God. Are you serious? I couldn't hit a barn bloody door. I swear to God. Fucking hell. Sorry for the swearing, lads, but I've had more shots than him. And somehow I'm 2-0 down. Honestly. Honest to God. 330 points with 1 DMP. But yeah, hopefully, mate. Hopefully, better than nothing. Gutted. Is this game over? Nearly over. Big Pablo Fornals. I mean, I'm happy that... Oh, wow. Kucha got an error. Kucha got a goal and an error led to goal. Amazing. Ooh, Fornals with a bit of AA. Okay, so it's not out of the realm that Ariza Balaga somehow pulls off an absolute worldy... a worldy performance. I tell you what, I've had a stinker in the championship. Have a look at that. That is the exact opposite of what a championship side should look like. Lamatural, please don't let me down, mate. I'm counting on you. How close am I till top 10? 7 points away. I am counting on you, mate. Yeah, what do I need? 85 points. It's a tough ask, isn't it? I need like 50 AA. I think David Costas actually went off injured, which is not good for me. Very, very sad if that's... Well, if the injury is really bad. Yeah, that'll be brutal. But yeah, other than the French League team, of course Estrella are fucking getting a clean sheet. All season I've waited for a clean sheet. They change keepers. The clean sheet comes in. It's just... to be fair, I didn't even look at like what this guy costs. I probably should have done that. Yeah, he's obviously ballooned in price now, so wow, 30 quid. And he's U23. Wow, I didn't know that. Could have a little look on the old auctions as well. I picked up a nice little jersey mint last night for like £2.50 after credits, which I thought was pretty nice. Calvin Twig, I think it is. Or, yeah, it gets me to almost 3% on the Go Ahead boys that I've recently brought in. For that streak, and they play obviously in Europe as well, so there could be a little angle there, but yeah, I would like to get at least 3% on those. Alright, let's have a little look at the old jersey mints. Luke McCowan, CD Jetta, Vitinha, that's a nice one. Declan Rice baby. Bruno, ooh, that could go pretty cheap, couldn't it? £326 right now. Wow, is that his price right now, is it? That feels a bit mad, no? Feels a little bit mad for a little Bruno. Sporting Shamrocks, one of the Discord members. If you are watching, lads, little random one. I haven't got the... Well, I could post the link, actually. If you are watching for some reason and haven't played Sorare for a little while, I think it's like July 1st this year, we can basically play together over the next 2 game weeks, and in rare we could win $200 each, and in limited we can win $40 each. I've had these guys so far join in, so thank you, L30, Daniel, Frank X06, Sidhu, and Sheffy for connecting with me. I can share my link in the Discord, in the chat right now. I don't think there'll be many watching that, need that link, but there might be. So just putting it out there. How did your shiny lamps do? Sorry, Jaff. Yeah, it's actually doing pretty well. I've got Lansana to play in 15 minutes. I'm currently in the cash. Dan Fowler was 60% on, so I ended up risking him. So yeah, I'd be happy if that could get into at least top 100. That would be nice. I am giving away this Edvardson in my last Sorare Journey video that I put out on Thursday. Go into the comments over there. Just put your Sorare gallery name. Give the video a like if you haven't already. I'm giving away that Edvardson, and I'll probably give away this Hagota next episode because I don't really play limited, and they're fun cards. I just bought it for this tournament or competition. What was I going to do? Yeah, that Bruno seemed really cheap. I might have to go back to my... Yeah, here we go. We're back. Come on. No. I'm still on attacking, by the way, lads, which... Come on, please, please, please. Oh, nah, lads, this is actually a bit mad. I'm on... Like, seriously now. I am peppering him. Come on, please. Yes! Get in there. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Tom asked if I got much I could cook up midweek. I think I can play under 23 quite nicely, Tom, because I've got Trubin, but I've also got in-season Trubin, who I could play in the UCL. I'll show you what I've got. I don't have much, though. I think I've got maybe one lineup in-season. Oh no. I've got Neuer, so I could, like, Classic, so I could probably do a Classic Champions League one. Yeah, so I should have a couple of teams. Oh no. See, this is what I mean. I know I'm on attacking, right? But why am I conceding immediately after? Honestly, it's just... Oh my god, it gets me so annoyed. Just when I think I've got half a chance, fucking gets punished. He literally had one shot all half. I know it's really early on, but I've had 12 shots to his 10. He scored 3. Like, really? Like, is my team that bad? Or, like, a fucking putting the ball in the back of the net? Really? Oh, my God. Honestly, kills me. Absolutely kills me. I'm going to make a couple of subs. See if that makes any difference. It probably won't. Oh, is there really, Tom? Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, if there's a bit of... If there's a bit of MLS, I don't think there's enough to, like, there's not enough to play, like, the MLS comp, obviously, but yeah, there might be something to chew on, is there? Yeah, so Neuer, 2 Trubins, okay, Wellenreuther play. Oh, how do Wellenreuther play? That's weird. That's a random little Eredivisie game. Racing should play or will play. Yeah, so I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 5 keepers, haven't I? There basically. Well, maybe 6 if... no, Fry could play, couldn't he? Yeah, Fry's back for the league, so... Yeah, okay. That could work out pretty well. Come on. I've gone back to neutral, by the way. I'm not on attacking. So, yeah, hopefully we can... Come on, surely there's a goal or 2 in this for me. Surely to God. Come on, dangerous attack. My subs are on as well. Brought left back on and a midfielder. See if that makes any difference. Oh, no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Good. Good. Final to skip the game during the week. Nice. Okay. Interesting also. Ooh, Genk are playing, are they? That's interesting as well. Yeah, I didn't even realise that I have Van Kronberg, don't I? Yeah, I think I probably can put out something half decent for under 23, you know. Trubin. Just assuming that, like, they all... Oh, yeah, I've got... Yeah, I could have a good little team here. Like, a really good little team. I've got a lot of defender options there. Almost probably too many. Liverpool at home. Oh, Luna plays. Yeah, that's fun. I saw little Andy Moran made his debut. For LAFC. Also, I'm pretty happy about this lad. This Oscar Hoyland lad started his first game for Frankfurt on Friday, which I really didn't think, that was going to be the case. I crafted him as like a 2-star, thinking that like, okay, whatever. It turned out to be a shiny. I was like, okay, I'll keep him. So yeah, that actually looks like it could be a nice little card. That probably Luna, and then yeah, Mal's probably out, isn't he? Greenwood, João Pedro. Okay, Franjo plays. I don't know if he'll start. But Hoya, yeah, we've got a team or two there, definitely. That's pretty exciting. What are the prizes like? 1 star. Not terrible. Oh, still 3-1, lads. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. It feels like everything I try just doesn't work, especially against St. Reg. This will be 2 defeats in 2 as well, which would be a bit disheartening. Bro winning, Brandt winning. To be fair, second in the league is drawing, which is a good sign. But other than that, yeah, not looking good so far. I did see that, Ian, yeah. Did he used to play in Scotland? Yeah. Okay, so all the teams are skipping for the UCL and stuff. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, yeah. But my in-season team, I think I can barely put out a rare in-season team, which would look something like Trubin in goal. I do have Spielers in defense, and I have Singo actually, but let's just call it Spielers. I don't know who's going to start really, because Lamina didn't get a minute against on the weekend. He was just on the bench. I've got a feeling he probably comes in for that, but I really don't know. I've got Atkin up front, and then I can obviously pick who I kind of want for the extra position. Definitely not Yamal. That's trolling me. Yeah, maybe a Kimmich. I don't really know. Maybe Otamendi. Well, actually, I don't think I can trust Otamendi anymore, sadly, after Friday. But yeah, something like that. It's a team. I don't think it'll end up doing anything. I scored, lads! I scored! Wolfgang Wolf off the bench. Wolfgang Wolf, the best name in Footium. Right, I'm attacking. Do I go back to defensive or sure? I should just go for it, right? I've got nothing to lose. I'm 3-2 up, down. Sorry. Imagine if we bring this back. Oh, what? Oh, go on, Castro, please. No. Wackle 3-1 up now. I spoke too soon. Come on, can we get a goal? Can we get a bloody goal? Played for Hibs, that's it. Yeah, I did see it, mate. It was mental goal. Strasbourg game has no Lematurel's off at half-time. Oh my god, I tell you what. Ben Chilwell out, Lematurel out, and somebody else out. Kendry Pyre's on. Oh, the dream's over, lads. The bloody dream's over. Unbelievable. Well, I mean, Diego Moreira could maybe get me somewhere, but I don't know, lads. I don't know. Chipped to 1-6-0. Wow. I actually did see it. Yeah, I never normally like looking back at the errors that cost me dearly on a weekend, but I did somehow. Yeah, it came upon myself. Yeah. He's like dove in the air and flipping just missed the head, hasn't he? It wasn't even a difficult. He's like, I can't even explain it. He's like dove on the side instead of like coming, towards the ball, like bouncing and headering it. He's like come on an angle and like just missed it. It was flipping mental, or skimmed it, or whatever he did. It didn't go to it didn't go to Trubin, did it? It was honestly mental, absolutely shocking. Come on, run more, please. Oh, run more, man! You're killing me. I've had so many chances. It's actually beyond a joke. I've had more shots than him. Oh no, that's a goal. It's a goal. Oh my god, great save, keeper. Come on, get back down the other end. Please. Oh no. It's like every time he's in my box. Oh my god. I can't deal with this. It's honestly an absolute joke. Really? Every time he's in my box, he bloody scores. Honestly. Oh my god. I've made all my subs. I can't do anything more. Oh, there we go. Another shot. Of course he saves it. Corner to me. Please, Castro, please. Oh my god. I couldn't score in a brothel, I tell you. I could not score in a brothel. Honest to God. Like, he's not even really done me... Okay, he's 5% more possession, or 10% more possession, fine. Ah, my God, this is so frustrating. Tried to head it with his head. Yeah, it was unbelievable. And obviously the goal just megs Trubin, doesn't it? Yeah, honestly, I was sickened when I saw that. When did that happen? Friday night, wasn't it? I think I was driving home from... Oh, here we go. Another goal. Another goal. There we go. I call it. Honestly, yeah, that's me done. My head's gone. Yeah, that's my head gone. Let me go back to balance. I'm not wasting any more condition on this. 5-2 down. Always goals in this fixture, by the way. Always goals. I don't know what I can't remember what I said, Mikey. Let me know. I don't even want to look. 5-2, man. What is going on with me? There's just something where I just cannot beat St. Reg to save my life. It is unbelievable, genuinely. I know I've probably said that word a million times already, but Jesus, man. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Well, there goes my fun on Footium today. Sadly, a defeat at home to St. Reg, which again was probably coming, wasn't it? But oh, of course, Victoria go on and win 2-0. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Okay, Barker with a bit of AA. It's kind of pleasing, but I need Maria to do something pronto. I need something. PSG 2-0. Barcola 2. No assist. Interesting. Hakimi not doing too much, is he? Oh, Brest do score. Del Castillo, of course. My Dumbia absolutely plagued over there with that error. Gaziantep has begun, as has... who's in goal for Fenner? Edison. Oh, red card already. Jesus. Honestly, Trab's on sport. Onana versus Edison. How funny is that, by the way? On the day the Man City play Arsenal. Man United. That is kind of funny. I can't lie. That is kind of funny. Masulu is in, which is good. How Dynamo... Oh, Stojkovic does start. Ian, if you're with me still. Big Luca does start. McKenna, go on. Strasbourg just can't score, can they? They really struggled to score. Let's see the ending. 5-2 in the end. Absolutely gutted with that. All the results don't go our way either. So we're definitely, like I said, with 13, I predicted it, right? 13 games played, 26 points. On par with Bro, we have marginally a better goal difference, but not by anything considerable. And St. Reg are now 11 points clear, which with, 8 games to go, probably not looking great, is it? To be fair, I've got a really easy game on paper tomorrow against Ashount Stanley, which does make me feel a little bit better. St. Reg plays Halls. Okay, Brand plays Bro, that's good. So hopefully they get a draw there. What about the day after that? I've got Rock Out. Yeah, I've got a couple of easier games now. I've just had the hardest 4 games of my season. So to come out with 6 points, I'd have probably bit your hand off for 6 points before, 6 out of 12 before the start. Okay, so in 2 days' time, first place, second, which is great. Brant plays Chipton. Yeah, so there's a lot of jeopardy to be had here. Who have I got here? Okay, so I play Bro then. Again, not going to be easy. Then I play Chipton. Okay, nothing crazy though. What about Doles again? Not too hard. I then go to Brand Stanley, which will be a bit of a battle, won't it, for probably 3rd or 4th. Then I go to Bury, who are down there. So I've got a decent ending, you know. I've got a decent end to the season. And then I play Wesley Villa, who are down there as well. So, actually, is there one more game? Yeah. Ooh, last game of the season against Halls. I've actually got a decent run-in, you know. So I don't want to jinx it, but I don't think I'm going to be a million miles off. Not scoring in a place with red lights. That's funny. Marta Days, what's happening, brother? Alf, what's happening, pal? What was I going to do? Okay, yeah, we'll leave Footium there. Move back over to the old Sorare. Strasbourg still 0-0. I don't want to quit. Seems as though... Oh, that's what happened. Because I was going to quit Chrome, it almost quit my other screen, which is what I've got the stream on. So that was a close call. Yeah. Oh, wow. Of course, Vitinha gets the other assist. Of course he does. He's an absolute machine, isn't he? Absolute machine. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And he's like everyone's captain choice, isn't it? If you've got him, like, if you're not captaining him, like, you're probably doing it wrong, aren't you, really? Any other scores? Meta beating Angers, anything? Oh, Hein, of course. Fortuna 2-1. Not many great scores to go around. Oh, Austria Vienna beating Sturm Graz. Interesting. Not long to go there. Okay. Lineups are looking okay, Alf. We've done pretty well. We've hit a couple of streaks. The old shiny comps doing okay with a player to go. Championship didn't do too well. We did have a good chance here, but Lematrel decided to get dragged at half time. So unless Diego Moreira gets an assist or a goal, I don't think much is going to happen in Ligue 1 other than hit the streak, which is obviously great. That'll be $40 plus if we can hold on to something here. It'll be a decent weekend. I think I've hit $240 worth of streak so far, and then whatever else I end up, if anything else sort of does well. Of course, Vinny was the lowest score in here, by the way, which is just hilarious. Yeah. Hopefully we get... Mela Munenstein had a little Opta update earlier. I'm 0.5 points away from... Look at that. I'm half a point away from 5th, 1.7 points away from 4th, and just under 3 points away from 3rd, which is just laughable at this point. Hit the streak in MLS, did pretty well. Challenger's been an absolute calamity. Bar this, again, hit the streak, but my captaincy choice was questionable to say the least. Contender, we got blew out. Okay, the Celso got a bit of AA. Hopefully that holds on for something. Where's that under 23 lineup? This one, yeah. This has got a chance. This has got a chance for something. I don't know what necessarily. Probably just Essence, realistically, being in D3. And then Arenas. But yeah, it's been a weird one. It's been good for streaks. Don't get me wrong. It's been really good for streaks. Not great for Arena, probably. All-Star has been a bit dodgy as well, other than this lineup here, which maybe gets a bit of essence. But yeah, no, overall a really good week. But yeah, just weird in normal places and just like good in places that I didn't really expect, which is Sorare in a nutshell. There's only 17 points for Nicholas. He's trying his best not to. What? Nicholas who? Oh, Otamendi? Probably Otamendi, wasn't it? Quick look at the market then before we leave. Let's see, because they've got the jersey mints on, haven't they? Ooh, jersey mint Markman, that's fun. Anthony Gordon. Some of these jersey mints are going for like really cheap. Gavi. Ooh, Theo Asgard, that's an interesting one. Yankuto Unique. Interesting. Bambo Diaby, whoever that is. Ooh, Pote. That could be fun. That could be quite fun. Seems to be coming back into a bit of form, doesn't he? With market credits, that doesn't look terrible at all. Cody Sano. Ruben Dias. Oh, mate, Steph, don't, mate. I'd have been 2.4 grand richer. And I would have been doing a very juicy giveaway if I'd have won that. Yeah, I was literally a kick of a ball away from winning Eredivisie. But fine margins, absolutely fine margins this game is, sadly. And yeah, you've just got to take the rough with the smooth. I can't do anything now other than look back in anger. Nah, it is what it is. It happens. Beraldo. Calvin Bassi. Oh, my boy Grant Leon Granos. Scored in the international break. Madueke got some really good all-around score yesterday, didn't he? Yeah, 71 without a decisive. Really good. Giving me Anthony vibes, like scoring-wise. I'm tempted on this Penders, you know. I'm going to keep an eye on that Penders. Nobody outbid me, please, if I do bid. Yeah, I'm tempted on that. Just because I have the Strasbourg, basically I have a full Strasbourg team apart from the forward and the goalkeeper, sorry. So yeah, I am quite tempted on that. Depending on what it ends up sort of going for. Valverde, Trusty, Samu Costa, Davy Roof. Has Ortwin the Wolf just lost his place then for Mekulan? Is that just a thing now? Oh, Carl Darlow, go on the boy. I wouldn't mind a little jersey mint Carl Darlow. That'd be fun for the Welsh collection. Dennis Apaya, Hakimi, Joris Kramer. Yeah, he's probably one that I need to get, isn't he? If I want to go in on the go-ahead boys. But for that foot, I'm going to have a quick look ahead for next weekend. Just quickly, just in the Eredivisie, knowing that I'm on the fourth streak, which is like $800 if I hit it. Let me just have a little look at what I could do. I think I might have put a team in. No, I haven't. Let's just see what I could look like. Sorry. Yeah, didn't Cherry miss a pen or something? It went a bit mad. Ordering, what's going on, mate? Had a proper Sorare day yesterday, but today all went to shit. That's sad. Yeah, Pote Trincao is a great duo. Yeah, my gal. I do have a Pote, but just classic, sadly. Yeah, having him with Trincao could be really nice. Okay, what could my Eredivisie streaky team look like next weekend? So the fucking Excelsior boys are away to Volendam, lads. Can I really ask for a better fixture? Really? I know it's away, but like that can't be a terrible place to go, can it? And then it's annoying, they're all away, right? But even go ahead, they're away to Zwolle. Like, could I just rinse, repeat? I won't use Timber away to AZ. I'll use someone else. But Ajax play PSV, which is not an easy game. I will probably unvault my Veerman in time. But even so, I could just use Cherry here, really, unless I've got anyone up front. I don't think, well... Like, does this hit for... What do I need to hit? Where's Briam? Ooh, NAC at home to Hercules. That could be quite nice. Like, does that team there... It's below the cap as well, which is nice. I just don't get the 6%. Zwolle go-aheads are really... Oh, is it really most so interesting? Excelsior should smash them. Interesting. Maybe I trust in the... I can't trust in the whole area. Like, surely go-ahead away for Melamulenstein, Edvardsen and Briam is better than, like, Arthur Zagreb. Well, Arthur Zagreb is actually suspended now, so that doesn't matter. But, like, actually, Bronkhorst can actually score pretty well. I do have 5% collection on these as well. Like, is it maybe better to go Excelsior defensive stack? And I get 6% then, which is kind of cool. Yeah, love the information, lads, on the derby. Yeah, I mean, derby I don't know, from my experience, though, go ahead seem to just turn up in derbies from what I can kind of remember, like recent memory. But again, that doesn't mean they're going to do well here. But yeah, like I like the double attacking stack. It means that, like, you know, a goal could mean, you know, a double decisive quite comfortably sometimes with those two. Okay, they're all away, but like they're not terrible fixtures, are they? Again, I could put Veerman here. Like, Veerman... Or actually, Veerman will be here instead of Cherry. So, does that... Well, surely that improves that somewhat, right? I don't really have anyone else in midfield. But yeah, I do have a classic Veerman that I'll get out of the vault. 460 points. It all depends on your captain, realistically, doesn't it? It shows, like, you know, Timber Timber did well on all-around score, but, you know, second half, I don't think he touched the ball. So, you know, if that's going to happen to you, you just, unfortunately, like, you know, there's only so much you can really do. You know, like, he was on, like, I think it was like 66 at the end of the game. He got opted down. Yeah, I captain anyone else, and it obviously it's a different story, sadly. But I think he had the best matchup, and he had the best chance to score 100, I feel, with, you know, final at home to Heerenveen, with the amount of all-around score he got. A decisive wouldn't have been like, ooh, Holland would play Veerman, interesting. Holland would play Cherry over Veerman. I definitely, I don't think it's that controversial of a take, to be honest. I can see why you would say that for sure. Yeah, that's also a good point, Moso. PSV are playing Ajax. Yeah, easy final. So I've got like the underdog away stacks, basically, is kind of the angle I'd be going at, which I'm fine with. Like, at this point, I'm genuinely like free rolling on Eredivisie, which, like, it feels nice. Obviously, you know, I've paid off what I've spent. Yeah, I'm not against doing something like this, because I get the 6% bonus. Zwolle aren't up to much. Neither are Heerenveen really, and neither are Volendam. So, you know, it's annoying that they're all away. Is it worth seeing what the fixtures are the weekend after? Just quickly. So go ahead, because Go Ahead play midweek, mine. Don't forget. Okay, they don't. Okay, so they don't play. Oh yeah, they don't play this midweek. They play the next one. But then after that, they play Telstar away, which is obviously a good fixture as well. I didn't realise Heerenveen are that low down. Jesus Christ. And then who do Excelsior play the weekend after? Okay, so yeah, I can't wait to the weekend after, because Excelsior play PSV. And then who does... Well, it doesn't really matter, yeah. I've got to go for it, haven't I? I've got to go for it next week. Whether I hit it or not, it doesn't really matter. Sorry, Holland said he likes the team. I appreciate that. We've got quite a few like Dutchies in the chat, which is funny, which is great. So good team and a good matchup. Yeah. I don't mind it. A quick look at the scores on the doors. Sorry, I meant to do this. Quick look at the scores, and then I'll call it a day, because I'm going. Oh wow, Fatinia 100, Lee Can in. Wow. Okay, Barco's. That's weird. Barco's showing 65 there, but showing 54 here, which I don't know what's all that's about. Okay. And the elective kicked off. Where's my boy Lansana? Of course, he's doing that negative all-around score. Oh yeah, quick little look. There's a few other games, isn't there? Is Pedro Diaz starting? He is. Okay. Is Zakanye? Oh, he is. Ravella went off injured. Not great. Okay, interesting stuff. Like, oh, we knew Brest scored, didn't we? Yeah, why is it showing Barco scored? I know he's got two different positions, but is the midfielder scoring better than the defender? I couldn't imagine that would be the case, but okay, so I've fallen to 15th. Yeah, I need a DA, basically. So, Maria, can you get your finger out, please, and get me a little decisive? That would be very much appreciated. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to go through, is there? Really? But yeah, I need to go do the family shop now and be an adult. So that is what my Sunday afternoon is going to consist of, which is always fun and games. How is... Okay, Smet's not doing too much. Yeah, lads, I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on a cheeky little Sunday. It's been an absolute pleasure. Probably a rewards video Tuesday. Probably live with Leia Tuesday actually as well. Probably not live tomorrow necessarily, being Monday. But yeah, definitely catch you Tuesday. And yeah, I'll have the Sorare journey video out later, well, next week obviously. Not that everyone cares, but just letting you know. And yeah, appreciate you all. Yeah, definitely, it must be that, isn't it, Moso? Ooh, you need to watch the Groningen team. Think you can put up some good scores. Who did Groningen play before we go? I don't disagree with you either. Who'd you... Oh, wow. You play Telstar. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I need to buy some Groningen boys for next week. Like, if I'm going to go for the streak, probably need to buy a couple, don't I? If we're being honest. Like, with credits, I can get things pretty cheap, you know? Or I can obviously get things half price on instant buy, that is. I do like Ressing. This Rente guy always scores well. Let's have a look at him quickly. Who's this guy? Is he a forward? Those would be the three that I would be really... Obviously, the goalie as well. Yeah, this Rente's the boy. 18 quid. Yeah, I probably have to do that. Is he a forward, this guy? No, midfielder. I mean, it's not expensive, really, is it? Ressing's pretty expensive, but not with credits. A Telstar that bad? Or Rente went off injured. Did he really? Like, really bad? So if Rente went off injured, I guess that's not great, is it? Okay, well, it doesn't seem like crazy expensive. Groningen good at home, yeah. Taha is on sets. Let's have a look. I think somebody told me about him. 83 for his... So Ressing isn't on sets as he is Taha. Interesting. Has he scored well so far? He's a forward. Yeah, he has scored pretty well. Yeah, it's not bad. I could get a little stack going, to be fair. I could get a stack going with a bit of market credits for not much money, really. And just go for it. A Telstar that bad, though. Telstar good on, yeah, on encountering. But, like, yeah. Interesting. So, like, the Telstar fixture isn't, like, unbelievable, is it? Is that fair to say? Because I could give it a real good go with, like, if I went with a bit of a Groningen stack. I know I'm obviously putting more money in at that point, but I think I'm like £100 up on the stack, like on the Eredivisie stuff. So even if I spent £100 after market credit, you know, £200 half price, you know, I could probably get myself a Groningen stack for next week. I know they play Feyenoord after that, which is a bit useless, isn't it? But that's assuming I'd even hit the fourth. Like if I hit the fourth, then obviously we're buzzing, right? Like it doesn't matter what I've spent on the on the Groningen stack necessarily. I wanted to just see, was it 2? Because what is it after that? Like Eredivisie is, yeah, it's £4,000. I know it's 510 points. Like I don't think I'll have I just don't think I'll have it in me to score that much. So realistically, like my cutoff is at this 800 point mark. Yeah, Telstar, wow, are they that bad? Fair enough, yeah. So they're really punching above their weight. Yeah, it's definitely something I'll look into. Definitely, I'm more than happy to look into it. Yeah, I don't know. Like without Rente though, I am a bit worried. Like if Rente doesn't play, you know, who's the guy that comes on for him? Is he even any good? I mean, to beat Utrecht away is very good. Defenders. Like who would be the defender choice of? Who would be the defender choice if you're not going Rente? Basically, is what I'm getting at. Is it this guy? No, I think he started, didn't he? This kid? No. I should just look at who came on for him, but I'm just being lazy. Let me quickly look at who came on for... I did say I'd go, but... Oh, City scored. Haaland? Yeah. Erling Haaland. Yeah, I really do think, though, like... Trying to hit these streaks, like, you've got to be flexible. Like, you've got to be able to bring in players and like, you know, basically, maybe not go for the whole stack, but definitely... Yeah, who came off for Rente? Okay, it was this guy. So is this guy going to start? if Rente's injured. Is that right? Yeah, okay. I mean, he's not expensive. But can you foresee him scoring? Obviously, he's not Rente, right? But can you foresee him scoring okay or not? Let me know. Or is it just better? Am I just better off trying to get a defender? Their passing stats. I mean, it was away to Utrecht actually, and I kind of am forgetting that. Yeah, Taha was on set. You're right. Well, this guy did well on tackles. Yeah. Both defenders basically same amount of passes. Yeah, don't necessarily think so, which is fair. Like I didn't expect him to, but like, yeah, he did win his duels and stuff. You can't really fault that. Yeah, it seems like the defender would be the one to let you down here. Really, doesn't it? I'm going to do one more thing and just look at the... is that the right one? I was just going to have a look at the actual fixtures for next week. Sparta 20, Excelsior, Groningen, Fortuna. Could the Breda game be interesting? I think that Breda game could be quite interesting for like a Lewis Holtby or something. Because Heracles are fucking rubbish, aren't they? Surely a little a Lewis Holtby or something could be interesting. Even a defensive tackle. I could back Ramil, couldn't I? Yeah, Groningen is difficult. What about if I back this Nasoa's good. I have his classic card actually. Thinking about it. Who takes set pieces? Yeah, surely I get a Lewis Holtby in, lads, don't I? Surely I get a Lewis Holtby in. Yeah, NEC is strong at home. How much is... The thing is... Gramil's £20 after credits. What's the keeper? I know he didn't score well last game, but... Like, has Holtby got a DA in him? I'm going to go with that. Their first choice. Interesting. Wow, I can get the keeper for £26, lads. Is this just a no-brainer? I know they don't really keep clean sheets, but surely to God. I think I go for an NAC stack. Yeah, I had a Dean James Super, didn't I? Yeah, he can do pretty well. But then I've got Melle Moulenstein, so like, do I really need a defender? You know? Like, ideally, I put out 2 or 3 lineups, right, lads? I'm going for the 4th streak. It's like $800. I want as many chances possible of hitting that streak, you know? And with the price of some of these cards, like, I just can't see why I wouldn't go and spend, you know, bits of my market credits on a Holtby, a Bielaka, whatever you pronounce his name as, the keeper. Like, that's what, £26, £40, Gramil's £20. That's £60 on 3 of their main players. Obviously, I need an extra player then. Like, what's Nasoa? What's his price? Nasoa, £18. I'm basically getting the stack for like less than £100. Right? Oh, Carmel Soa's up front for them. That's interesting. Well, I don't know whether it's interesting because he's not been great recently, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I could basically get the whole NEC team for like less than £100. What do we think? What do we think? And then like have another team, you know, have two teams basically going out. Have like the NAC sort of stack, and then have like the Excelsior, Cherry, and Go Ahead Boys, or you know, something like that. What is the Go Ahead keeper worth? 'Cause like, yeah, he's a bit more expensive. That could be interesting though. I could spend some credits on that. Maybe. And have like a full Go Ahead. I don't know. Not full. You know what I'm like. I don't like full stacks. the way I get to the dance is always by not full stacking, you know. So I'm not gonna go against like my beliefs when it comes to full stacking for the most part, but like definitely a Grameel defender, goalkeeper defensive stack. Like I'm all aboard doing that. Yeah, I'm all aboard doing something like that. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I've got to make a move, lads. Mrs. is probably fuming. We need to go do some shopping. So I appreciate you all. Of course, Victoria get that clean sheet. I'm not quite sold on any sea offensively, but okay, yeah, okay, Mo. So I'll probably do that at the minimum. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Holland. I need 2 or 3 chances at it. I haven't got to a third streak. I don't think in the maybe I haven't hit any third streaks. That's the first time I've ever hit one so far this season. So the fact that I'm on the 4th streak next week, the fact that I've got a chance to, go again type of thing for $800, like surely I have to put in a little bit, for a stack or so. And I'm basically getting most of the players half price anyway with my market credits. Like so, it feels like a no-brainer at least. Yeah, that is an issue, Eddie. Yeah, 100%. That is a big issue. Big issue. Anyway, lads, we'll pick back up in the week. I'll definitely do like a little chilled live again in the week. Obviously not Footium or anything, just Sorare alone. And we'll shoot it again and see how things are kind of looking. I appreciate you all massively, lads. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening and have a great start to your week. Appreciate you all. Peace.